to blind!
Active decay. It's a...
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots, anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over them. What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being. pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad. Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels. There it is. You see a shabby little door. Be still, my beating heart. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin. Man down. A trooper has been left behind the enemy lines. You could swear it's more of an instinct than anything else, but you know it's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being... You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to, well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right. What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information, or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
The look in his eyes is a mix of the...
Yes. We were in the middle of something. Your cloak.
This trash container is locked. The sliding... There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to...
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? What do you mean, feel? I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division. All the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. They work. None. Because they don't exist. There isn't. But we should still access this container. We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Silence. No one answers your call. An off-key melody starts playing.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. All you hear is static. You ring the doorbell, but you wait for a minute or two. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off. You hear static from the intercom.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electrics. Have you come to place an order? My God.
The lieutenant
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
It's a woman, and she knows you. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and...
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone. Ever since I came to work here, it's been...
A spot of static overrun.
It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
She sounds... The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passed.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. I know, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling, but she's cold.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. These are not very common. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick. I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum. I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up.
You can take this. Blossom like a pain flower. The girl is at a loss for words. She shifts and sways on her feet.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how to help you. Sir...
It's time to leave it be. You're about to make a child cry. Are you proud of yourself?
Mm-hmm. It happens. Those are unhappy books for most of the pages. That's really not a proper romance story. Not in romance books, sir. Maybe some about other books? Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work of a policeman or a private detective. It's exciting to people. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. Head.
No, it's your soul. No, your resilience.
I'm not sure I understand. If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
You fail to deduce. She waits intently.
Come on, anyone would notice that. Oh, kings and queens. I think that's why people read them. I don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous. Why would they do that, sir? That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going. She looks around anxiously. The lieutenant stands, a facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex. She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Because you usually aren't. I sure hope you are.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir, apologising to everyone. Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you. Yeah, I can see.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and...
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy. Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
I didn't know I had to do that. I'm glad I could help you, sir.
A small mountain of colourful board game.
Wonderful board games, sir. Browbritter is a fun...
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends? Or are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Don't be so hard on yourself, sir. You just need to clean up a bit. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game. Lousy. I've heard they turn people into a cult. Welcome to... Be welcome. And please...
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly... One has to earn one's...
What is this insolence? She misunderstood. Of course, no one puts words in your mouth.
Oh yes. Helps to have an anchor in these times. I am.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her wonderful? Did you talk great? On a scale of...
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. God,
A part of hers too, clearly.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person.
My husband is completely different, of course.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne. It's a proper place to live. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. He made the initial investment. Yes, we're quite big. I'm sorry. I'm sure you...